Am I visible? You can see. Okay. Um, just want to check the mic if the audio is visible. Can you check? Okay, good. This is our first live stream. Hello everyone. My name is Mukesh. I'm from Leeds, Dubai. We're waiting for about a minute to start. We'll just wait for more people to join. I think it's a put the rest now, so you can see. You trying, but I don't see you joining the screen somewhere. आवाज जा रहा है ना? You can see. Waves in the come on. So just so. That's too slow. Okay, so we'll start. Thank you everyone for coming to the live stream. On a quick note, 2018 has flown by very quick, and now we have 2019 upon us. A lot of stories, a lot of news, a lot of new updates has happened in 2018. So I just thought at least Dubai we have come across a lot of new changes, and some of them are positive, which is great for advertisers, and some of them are kind of not so much. So here on this live stream, we're going to talk about some key announcements which happened in 2018 and how it matters. So quickly, I'll switch to a screen which I have prepared for this live stream. So we'll go through the announcements. First thing, the Google AdWords name has changed. It's no longer AdWords anymore, it's Google Ads, because it's not just about the keywords, it's also about a lot of different targeting factors. So if you noticed, it's been a change just last July that it happened, and it's more than 20 years since that it has happened. There are a lot of new targeting options available now, also in search. So you don't have to target people based on only age, keywords. Now you can target people if you're selling, let's say, properties, if you're selling a rent a car, or if you're selling, let's say, an educational product. You can now reach out to searchers, people on Google who are, let's say, parents or between a particular age group or a gender or things like that. So it's much more refined, so you don't get those wrong clicks or wrong keywords and things like that. So it's definitely a great thing when you talk about refining your traffic and keywords further. Going further on, responsive text ads. Is the audio okay? Yes. Okay. Responsive text ads, now, good thing is that you will have a lot of different headlines that you can make. Just to show you an example. if you can see my screen, I'll take you straight to our account where we talk about the ad copies. You can actually have multiple ad copies created. So the good thing is you can have creativity around the type of messaging that you're trying to give, you see, and be more creative, get more clicks, and hence get more um, at a lower cost, the clicks. So that's really valuable, and we feel it's really boosted our CTR too. So just to give you an example, what you see on the screen now, when you're creating a text ad, there's something new which is responsive search ads. So over here, you can now have up to 4 or 5, I think it's 5 headlines, and that's great. You can test out multiple headlines which talks about your best USPs about your product or service, and you can have 2 description lines, which is great, and you can test them all. So that's something which I feel is great for copywriters or people who want to represent their brand and talk to about better stories. Second thing is on HTTPS security. It's now critical. If you know that if you go to any website nowadays, it's being mandatory from the beginning of the year. If your site is not secured, it will show up as not secured on the website. Like if you see here, HTTPS, if you're able to see the screen, it shows a block, you know. So just to one of the blogs which we always refer to, you see the lock. Otherwise, it happens that it's more on unlocked, it shows not secured. So HTTPS has now become mandatory if you really want to get that trust from people. So that's a major push. If you're not an HTTPS, better move up. If you're thinking you will get some SEO or ranking boost from it, it's unlikely. So, but still, it secures and it's now a mandatory requirement if you want to run Google Ads. Going further, point number 3, the top stories which happened in 2018 is about the new audience targeting. Now this, what you see on the screen, is about the different targeting options now available within display. And display advertising has really gone way beyond what it was earlier, about 2 years ago. You can actually target what are people looking for, what type of websites they've been, or and it's much more refined and better. In fact, we have seen better results for our clients from display campaign, and we feel it's going to improve even further in 2019. Like some examples, like in-market audience, it's performed great. Remarketing is always working very well. Customer match, we noticed recently that unless you have spent around $50,000 or something overall in your Google Ads account, you cannot add your own database anymore on Google Ads platform to really target them. Customer match, just to tell you, is that if you have your own database, you can actually upload them on Google, and it will try to match how many of those databases actually have a presence on Google. So that's there. YouTube video remarketing, the buttons which comes below the overlay buttons, they're testing a lot, and it's been a lot of tests has happened, and it's for the better. Now you're talking about getting YouTube direct responses ads too, and lead generation. That's in beta still. We hope it will be released in 2019. All right, point number 4 on the top stories on 2018 is about the Facebook newsfeed algorithm. Now, a lot has changed during the 2018 when you talk about just if you are doing a regular posting on your Facebook or even Instagram, it's no longer means it's going to be seen by your people, your followers. And in fact, this is what's new. Point number 1, it's fewer posts are getting noticed from your page. So this means if you are using Facebook, you should be able to see more and more meaningful content, which means post from your friends, your family, something which really gets you interested and not just company pages. So if you are a company, if you are a business and you're posting every day, doesn't mean you'll get interaction every day. So you'll have to be more strategic about your frequency or the type of post you do, and not just post every day, you see. So that's now we've seen more important. Still, organic is huge, especially on Instagram in UAE. It's popular, and the engagement The comments, likes, and shares are still very high compared to what it is on Facebook, but Instagram may soon go Facebook way in terms of getting your post lesser and lesser visible. So it's important that you really find what's working and do it based on what data you get from your posting. Live video will get better responses. No surprises. This is the reason why we started with the live video today, just to test it out ourselves to see what's the engagement, what's the response, and how does it work. So live video is going to have more importance. In fact, video is going to be very popular in 2018. This is what we found for you to really try, and we're going to certainly try a lot of video content coming in 2019 for us as well as for our clients. Number 5 top stories, which got as per the announcement from Google Mail on 10th of July, is that digital is no longer an underdog. It's known already, and I mean, if you really want to reach out to new audiences, international market, you need to find out where people are, and not just the creative is now far more than ever important, especially the copywriting skills. You see, the images, how you are really impacting and getting the person to feel and think about what message you are giving out. So people who don't see value, they will not feel valued. So that's a very strong message. Advertising should work for everyone. This is we recently posted a blog on our website, which is top digital marketing stories and what to expect from 2019. So mobile first index is another one where mobile first has been in talks for more than 2-3 years. Finally, this year it was implemented, which means your website has to be mobile friendly and the content has to be for mobile users first. And now the indexing, all the algorithm is now following mobile first and then desktop. It used to be the other way around earlier. A lot of new changes has happened from the Cambridge Analytica issue from Facebook, so they have made a lot of privacy changes. A lot of targeting options which was available earlier for Facebook and Instagram targeting is no longer available. One great thing I'm particularly interested is about the the Microsoft Audience Network. Now, since Microsoft acquired LinkedIn, I feel is going to be much more stronger for B2B advertisers. If you're a company selling to another company, in Bing, you can actually now, they are still in testing, you can include professionals from LinkedIn who will also be shown ads on an audience network. Not in LinkedIn platform itself yet, but in Bing ads, you will be available. This feature will be available where an audience settings, which is only LinkedIn audiences. Let's say you are looking for senior management from logistics company. You can actually target them, whatever they type on Bing, and reach them. So I feel this is going to be something new that we'll be happy to test and see the results. Organic reach has gone down, which we all know of. You myself must be thinking you're posting every day, but you're not getting the same likes or shares or engagement like it was about a year ago. And that's the reason why it's you have to keep up with what's working and keep doing less of what's not working. 2018 also saw a rise of voice search. A lot of people are talking to search engines, and Google has definitely found a way to only show one ad for that person, recommended ads. So we yet to see how it plays out on 2019. So some learnings and action stuff, what we feel, what we learned in 2018 and going forward in 2019 will be that you need to invest more time and effort in your mobile website. It's important that you keep, we actually over here in our blogs, we keep publishing a lot of stories, a lot of new updates, which is important, we feel, for the community, for the businesses to kind of take note of. Do more of live streaming, messenger bots, strong. We are going to test it ourselves, automated messages, and with the kind of retainer, the kind of top of mind recall and the automated messaging that happens. We are very looking forward to using these tools, particularly ManyChat. We are testing it out, and what great way! Just to give you an example, you can run an ad now on Facebook and put a call to action button, which will click to go to a messenger, and that Facebook Messenger will actually talk to your prospect visitors, and that's a bot. You see, you can fill in the questions, and that will take care of taking all the information required and feed them the right information. It can be automated, so it can be scaled up. Same thing. I think I read somewhere in the blog that you would also be able to send people messages directly to WhatsApp via Facebook and Instagram ads. So that's something amazing. We look forward for that as well in 2019. So these are some of the top stories what we felt are happening in which happened in 2018 and what's coming in 2019, and we're very excited about it. So if any of you want to tag or share this live stream to your friends, or share this, or kind of if you have any questions, please feel free to type here, and we'll be happy to reply back and talk further. This is what we wanted to talk about. Just to before, I think it's we are more than 10 minutes on the live stream. So what you see on the screen right now is our services. This is what we do for our clients, right from email, SMS, ads, services, SEO, website development, social media ads, LinkedIn advertising if you're thinking of reaching out to people, Snapchat, people lead. A lot of these things is what we are currently working on our client, and we are actually going to test a lot of new things which is coming. So speaking about new things, just want to take a few more minutes. We came across this wonderful infographic of all the targeting options available in Facebook on this WordStream blog. You can mention in your comments if you want to get this latest targeting options, which is available on the Facebook and Instagram targeting. As you can see here, you can reach out to people based on location, gender, language, age, relationship. Oh, 1 second. I'm sorry. I think you're not able to see the screen. I'll just try to go back and share the screen again. So this is, we're talking about the Facebook ads targeting options. Here, let me know if you can see the screen, anyone, if you can comment in the messaging, in the comments, if you can see the screen. Yeah? Okay, all right. Lights, let there be light. Okay, so as you can see, this is our first Facebook Live. It's amazing, we feel so far. Okay, so the new targeting options available on Facebook, and here they are. You can target people based on where they are located. So if you're thinking you want to target tourists living in Saudi, but the interest is Dubai, for example, you can actually reach them and show them your ads. Same thing for movers company, furnitures, people who are looking to target tourists, and many other targeting options now available. This alone can have a lot of benefits. Then talking about gender, age group. To give you an idea, if you're looking for parents or educational related promotions, age group works great. Language, I think this is amazing. For example, we were testing for one of our clients where they wanted to reach out to only Russians living in UAE. So we actually type the language Russians or Filipinos in this case, and you can actually find all the nationalities and all users who speak Russian in UAE, and that's really powerful. So language can be used greatly to find out nationality and reach have a finite and a proper targeting. Household income, unfortunately, is not available in UAE yet. It's in US market only, so we'll skip that. But yes, relationships status, if you want to reach out to people who are engaged or who are family or single, you can use all these targeting options. Similarly, education, talk about the job titles, the employers, which industries they are from. I feel this is a very strong targeting method with work, where if you don't want to advertise on LinkedIn, which is expensive, sometimes on LinkedIn you're talking about around $5 to $6 per click. But on Facebook, the same thing, the same click you can get for hardly 1 or 2 dirhams per click. So that's really great. And you can see, I mean, if you go down to the Facebook Insights tab, you could see this targeting options available. Then parents, you have targeting based on life events. If people are celebrating birthdays, if you're into, some celebration or some kind of B2C business, this can work great as a targeting options. Politics is not available here. Interest. Then you have all these people who are interested or in a particular business or industry. So you can see these options available. If you want to get this slide, this particular targeting options, please comment below and we'll be happy to share with you the link. Alright, going further, so you have all this interest targeting available, page likes, people who are followers of your page or your competitor's page, people who are, let's say, on an iOS device or Android or new phone users. Smartphone, as you know, is highest used in UAE now. So going further, you have expats, that's great targeting options as well. Sometimes we recommend people to do targeting based on Facebook and Instagram expat targeting, which is much more refined and better compared to SMS or email. See, so that's something which is not new here, but then I just want to make you aware of all the options available within the targeting. Travelers, Facebook pages, people who like your pages, people who are attending to a particular event that shows their interest. Then you can see remarketing, people who visit your website, add a pixel on Facebook from Facebook to your website, and you can actually show ads to all people who visited your website and who went back to Facebook or Instagram and browse further. So you can actually reach them now. Now, as in, this is not a new thing, it's more than 2-3 years that it's been launched. If you have your own database, you can actually upload this on Facebook. We can do it for you if you want to, and you can actually reach them too. Similarly with the email address database or your phone number database or even a lookalike, how the type of your customers, similar customers like them, you can actually reach them. So yeah, so that's it about the targeting options what you have on Facebook and Instagram combined. So this is more or less which I wanted to talk to you about. So if you have any other comments, questions, recommendations, or if you feel like you want to us to talk about something different or new or something which is pertaining to your business, improvement in marketing, we'll be happy to talk further on that. And from now, from our team at Leeds Dubai, we wish you a happy new year and success in 2019 and hope to meet you or do business together. Thank you. Bye-bye.